Okay, we should be recording. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I'll just give it a couple of minutes just to get some people to come in. Normally I have this up scheduled and ready to go, but just didn't have the time to get around to it today, so let's get the lights all set up. Today I'm going to be painting some Shadespire, trying to finish these off. So yeah, probably a couple of minutes before people start jumping in the chat due to how we've started, but I can just jump straight in with painting, and especially for those who are watching this back on YouTube, so you guys haven't got to just sit around and watch me do nothing. So I've got the corn guys and of course the Stormcast guys all at various different stages, but we'll try and get as much done as we can this evening. So I see a couple of people are now starting to join in, so that's good. I'm probably going to start by painting the red areas on Bloodbound, and I'll probably do gold first actually, if I can find my there it is, Balthasar gold. So that's what I'm going to start with. Now hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. Try not to nudge the camera too much. That got really shy. Oh. There we go. So yeah, I apologise for the late start today. I've been really disorganised. So I'm just going to paint all the gold trim on these guys first. So it's just easier to paint the trim first and then block in the armour colours. Squeak with Stormvarmers here, hello. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too quiet in the chat to begin with, because disorganised start, but we're here now. Jabber's here, thanks for joining, Jab. Just painting the old Shadespire stuff. Really love the miniatures. They're really cool, really dynamic. Harry's here as well. So a few of the regulars join us already, which is cool. Hopefully it'll be a good show. I'm only running about 10 minutes late, so that's not too bad. Squeak says, wow, my rat is so rude. Okay. So that's a gold on him. Jav says, Shadespire minis are nice and the game's not too bad. Yeah, I can't wait to start playing it. We'll paint all this front bit gold. Aha, the phone's ready to go. I could have been really rude and just answered it. Stuck on speaker, that could have been a laugh. No. Putting on the gaming table was a grave mistake. Yeah, you just... I wouldn't be so brave. So I see there's rumours for the other 4 factions coming out for Shadespire. Appears there's going to be another little, I guess you call them warbands. So there's going to be another warband for the Stormcast and another one for Bloodbound, and then we've got Fireslayers and Skaven also coming out first quarter of next year apparently. When I read it, my initial thought was, oh, that's ages away, and then it sort of dawned on me it's actually not, which is quite scary. It'll be interesting to see what them other little warbands are going to be like. I plan on eventually trying to pick them all up. Okay. I think that's all the gold areas on this guy. I'll leave gold on his axe for now. Sounds like you're regretting that decision. Oh, that's animals for you. Yeah, it could be quite cool. How is the connection for everyone? Because mine just telling me it's then it just dropped a bit. Which is strange. Can't see why it would be doing that. So just bear with me. Yeah, if the stream drops out and that, just let us know. Just give us a shout out in the chat. I'm sure people will. Oh, okay. That's bizarre, isn't it? But then I only go by, like, basically my screen, have my software open, and then there's just a little bit of the browser open, just so I can see the chat. And there's like a line, basically, what goes across the top. It's green if the stream's okay, and it's orange if it's a bit dodgy. And then it's red if it's like bad, and that's just like red for a little while, and then it goes grey if it like drops out, and it's done that a couple of times. But I don't know, it might sort itself out. But if there's no problem for you guys, then that's great. Is it just lag? Is it? They're running a Firestorm tournament at your local an hour and a half away, and then playing Hammer Howl, randomised armies, and got 3 gold. Nice, yeah, I really like the Firestorm stuff. I do want to collect a city one day, but Is it possible to use Karl Franz? If he's in the order compendium, then yeah, I assume so. Because one of the cities does let you use just anything out of order, don't they? Jab says love is Freeguild, they are his favourite army for Sigma, and ironically his least painted. Yeah, you should paint them. I really like Freeguild. I think sometimes if they're your favourite army, you get reluctant to paint them because you want to do like your very best job on them. So you know, then it's a case of not rushing them to get them done. So that can be your excuse. Plan to run a lot of guns and crossbows. That's probably a good tactic. Some Demigryph Knights. Awesome. I love the Demigryph Knights. Oh, okay. So there is a restriction on named heroes. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, they're forging their own stories and legends. That makes sense, yeah. And what I should do is let you use his rules, but give your hero a unique name and backstory. That would have been cool. Yeah, the Demigryph Knights are still there, yeah. I think they're awesome. Awesome miniatures anyway, I have no idea what they're like rules-wise. Jab says, wish they hit harder. They're to occupy things while I shoot them. Yeah, I suppose they've got speed so they could get into combat a bit quicker. Okay. Yeah, you think they would hit quite hard. It's a shame, really. Does this guy have any gold? A little bit on his axe. I really must eat it. It's the main reason you run in range. Yeah, it's good. It is good to have a lot of range in Sigma, it does help. Regardless of who you're playing. So, yeah. Right, anyway, I'm now going to get the red on their armour. I think the dwarf player is having a lot of ranged as well, so I'll have to watch out. Yeah, it could be quite a good gun gunfight. 13 steam tanks. No, not 13. 3. What's I say 13 for? 13 would be cool though. Just steam tanks another unit I really like. Yeah, one day I'll get a nice little 3 guild force together, using some other bits from order. Peter Nicholas said, did you start late tonight? Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm afraid so. I was running late. Normally I get everything set up like an hour early and get everything sort of just ready, but didn't have the luxury of doing that this week. So yeah, only about 10 minutes late though. Loft Skaven have moved out. Oh no. They find a new home on eBay. Sweet, he's got his red armor. He is just such a cool miniature. I think he's my favourite. Peter Nicholas says, had to eat the cheese myself. Yeah, I mean, I think Shadespire seems quite popular. I haven't played it yet. Oh, I've got a bit of red on him. Where are my brushes gone? That's what I'll do. Squeak says, are meerkats rodents? If I had to guess, I'd say they are. But I don't know. Sounds like you're having a fun night at yours. rats are spoiled because I'm at my parents. My mum spoils rats when I take them. Jabs played the Reavers in a demo game for Shadespire and found that they are very squishy, but once 3 mobs have died, they get very powerful as the stat cards flip and they get damage buffs. Yeah, I've watched a couple of games online. That is quite cool. They belong to the mongoose family. Does that make them geese? They're mergeese. Ah, see, I don't know that. So we always learn something every week on this show, don't we? Seems like I missed out helmets. I must paint the helmets. I see these warbands also have rules for Age of Sigmar now as well, which is pretty cool. They don't seem half bad either, so still more education than uni. Meerkats are close to the cat in genes, so not rodents. Oh, okay. Meerkat geese. Sam King says hi. Hello. Thanks for joining us. A little bit late start this evening, so it's a bit quieter than usual, as I couldn't get the old scheduled post up. But it's good that we've still got a few people joining us, which is very cool. painting some of the Shadespire stuff. Okay, cool. I think that's the red armour. I didn't notice on one of them. If I can remember which one it is now. He had a tiny, this guy's got a little tiny bit what needs to have some gold on it, which I missed. So I'll just go back and do that. I'll show you guys the Stormcast as well. Let's just get this gold painted. Oh, excuse me. Haven't played Shadespire yet, only painted my friend's models. Lazy prick. Not everyone who has models painted for them are lazy. Just remember that. Speaking of which, some guys been painting some Noise Marines for us, like the original ones, and they look amazing. So I'm really excited to get them. So yeah, I painted this guy's base for a painting tutorial. He's not glued to it. I don't think. No. So I did like a sort of like a green marbly effect. I don't know how easy it is to see on the camera. It's quite shiny because I gloss varnished it. But I've done that for a painting tutorial. I don't know when it will go up on the channel. I've just done it to go up as and when. I'm quite happy with that. Those Stormcasters would go well with my Stormcast Eternal Army. It's worth getting the game just for them. Yeah, because they've got their own rules now as well. He's like so demanding. You shouldn't give in to him. But yeah, this guy's almost finished. I've got to do his cloak. As you can see, there's little bits of white on there. I need to neaten that up and get it highlighted and stuff. But apart from that, there's not much else left to do him. It's just hair and his face mainly. And the base. Still more to do on the base. Squeaks says it looks great, thank you. Yeah, hopefully, there's only a little tutorial I did for it as well, so hopefully that'll go down alright. Well, I think it contrasts quite well with the Stormcast, I find. This is the female one. She's really cool. You notice how much smaller she is? Like, if you look at the shoulder pads, they've got a difference in size. It's quite nuts. Because she's quite slender. But yeah, they're not far off. Do some highlights on the blue and stuff. But they're getting there. We might do a bit on them. I haven't painted this guy's helmet. Always miss something out. Although I don't know if we're going to do that red or not. I can't remember how they've painted it on the actual game. It's all over there. Now we'll do it red. We'll do it red. We can always paint like a white skull on that or something. But we'll start with red. Someone somewhere has probably said that's sexist. I think there's been so much lately about female miniatures and things like that on all the forums and stuff. I've just had enough of it. But I know a lot of people don't like the sort of booby armor, shall we call it? But it's nice that it's quite subtle on this one. If you compare it to like Dark Eldar or something. So I think for a female miniature, she's really cool. And I do want to get the one out of Blight War eventually as well. PSA still got to add the Gehenna's gold to his. Yeah, I think I've finished the gold on mine. Cool, It does. Yeah, Neve Black Talon. She is cool. Thing is with Stormcast, why stop at women? Because aren't they meant to be like sort of reincarnations of like fallen heroes in the past and stuff? Why not have some dwarf ones? That'd be quite cool. Little dwarf Stormcast. Yeah, I mean there's quite a few female miniatures in the game. It's mainly 40k where they are lacking, but I think it's just because people want Sisters of Bel. But yeah, in terms of Age of Sigmar, there's actually quite a lot. I mean, we've seen my Alpha. I mean, there's a lot of female units that I've used for them. Should be a Stormcast Aurochs. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? They probably wouldn't fight for Sigmar. I think we want some brown next. What type of brown is the question? Let's go Mornfang. We'll go Mornfang. There's only one reason people play Sisters. Yeah, because they're awesome. I just noticed he's got a bloody red bit that I've missed there as well. Never mind, we'll come back to that. It's their only chance to play with girls. Well, hey. That's funny. No, I'm gonna do adults. I'm gonna do adults this colour as well. Now I'll probably go maybe black on the trousers. Yeah, that was quite good, Peter. That was quite good. we have boots on them as well. I think of a colour for that. Maybe I'll do that Morn thing as well. I'll just keep the palette pretty simple. Don't want to be too colourful. I want to make them all their weapons like really gory and stuff as well. That might be another video I decide to film. We shall see. I was going to make a sexist joke, but I decided not to in case of special snowflakes whining about it. Yeah, it's probably best not to. To be honest, I modified Neve's hammer to look more sexist. You don't put like big cones on the front, did you? Go full Madonna. Squeak says to hell with it. Yeah, well, Mad Cow will be here soon anyway. So this is the only way women can be in the army. Ooh. Yeah, we know it's just a joke. Right, Warrior Woman and Rocket Girl. Yeah, I think I've got... It's funny actually you mentioned them because, like... Was that Warrior Woman, that one? I got her. And... Was Rocket Girl part of these as well? Or was she part of the other ones? I don't know. I'm sure I've got her somewhere. But yeah, she's pretty cool. They should have more female guardsmen or guardswomen. They really should. Because they, you know, and if they're being super realistic, there would just be a few scattered about them. Yeah, was Rocket Girl one of the last chances, or was she with Gaunt's Ghosts? I can never remember. I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Because I've got a rocket launcher here, so. Oh wait, there's someone at the back. Oh, here she is. Yeah, there she is. She ain't got a rocket attached to her, but quite weird proportions. But yeah, no last. I do want to get these guys painted and maybe even use them in like a Shadow War game. Your last chances. They're pretty cool. Yeah, they've just been sitting up there for ages. Been in the army for some time, believe me, I've seen women fighting like monsters. They made men look like whining girls. I was women are bad enough on The Apprentice, let alone on the front lines. I have no doubt there'd probably be a tougher opponent in most situations. Yeah, she didn't miss leg day, yeah. She basically just has like... They've basically just modelled her legs off one of the male miniatures and then gave her a little petite female torso. Some days you just shouldn't wind up a girl holding a machine gun. Or anyone with any type of gun. Sound advice. I see my other half every day if I forget to do something she wants me to. Oh my god, I'm scared right now. Let's go check if I didn't do something. Oh yes, I know that feeling. Not paint his boots. I'll paint his boots this colour as well. Also, before I forget, I'll show you guys, because obviously last week I was working on these guys, weren't I? So they're virtually finished now. I just got to put grass tufts on the base. And there's a little something I want to do on their blades, which might be saved for a painting video. But yeah, they came out pretty well. Pretty basic, pretty dark. Kept the colour scheme quite dark, so really happy with them. Really like the Wildwood Rangers, I think they're cool. Yeah, finally finished them off near enough. Squeak says I have to go because a rat has got out and somehow that'll be my fault. Well, good luck catching it. That is pretty funny. Okay, so they all have different types of boots, which is quite interesting. I'll try and get a bit more in shot. This camera setup's really crap on this side. He's got a little bit of armour. I need to paint red as well. Oh dear me. It's not going well. I'll do his bag in this colour too. One thing that annoys me a little bit with these Shadespire miniatures is they all seem to have different styles of basin. Basin sort of matches the army, which is fine, but they're all meant to be playing in the same sea. So it'd be nice a bit more uniformed. Because the Bloodbound have got all these skulls on their bases and little bits of cracked earth and stuff, whereas the Stormcast have got these big sort of stones and stuff and statues. Harry says, was lazy about sending pics about Muscaven, but in case you're interested, I will tomorrow or the day after. Or the day after that. Who let the rats out? It's funny because Who Let the Dogs Out came out when I was quite young, so I never actually realised what the song was actually about. I thought it was about actual dogs. But in case you don't know, it's not. Which is really, really offensive, but it's funny. Red. Just do these couple bits of red that I've missed. And then we can start getting some washes on. So we had this little bit on here. What do you mean, not actually dogs? No, it's actually, it's a song about ugly women. Which is really nasty. But so catchy at the same time, so... Okay, and who was the other guy who had a bit of red? Who's the one who had it down his front? This guy. Oh, but yeah. I feel like someone said there was no Santa. Imagine that would be true, because I'm waiting for some models. Well, you know that's not true. I mean, he's been in loads of films. You know, all them presents under a tree have to get there somehow. Oh, I'm getting the red connection crap again. Hopefully it's okay for everyone. YouTube. Oh, I mainly blame my actual PC rather than the connection or YouTube. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some Shadespire videos on the channel in the future. I'm hoping to get my other half do some videos with me, because she'll happily play the little board game type games. Hopefully we can do some Gore Chosen, because it's quite simple. It's quite easy to pick up. So you might see some videos on that in the future. And hopefully some Shadespire as well. Maybe even some Silver Tower. Maybe even some Super Dungeon Explorer. This was one game I really want to do on the channel. Especially before the next edition. It's got a belt thing going across. I think I'll paint that in more than the thing as well. Stream goes down for some seconds. Hope everyone refreshes, because last time I was just writing in the chat without actually seeing anything for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I just continue going. It's a pain in the ass. Peter says only 2.26 behind. Hey, that's not too bad. I wonder why I don't paint the chains on the front of him. The old lead belts are out. Oh, I'm really thirsty tonight. Not like this shit does much to quench it, mind you. I think I'm going to do all the Rakaf. Yeah, you see I'm better. I'm going to do all the Rakaf flesh areas as well, and I'll just agrax like everything apart from the skin. So now we've got to find these areas. So we've got some Stratman. I'll do all the strapping on the weapons in this colour as well, I think. Or do I do them? No, I might do them in Ink by Darkness actually. Hope you're a good loser to play your missus. Yeah. You should have seen enough of our videos by now to know that I'm a good loser. I was going to paint No, alright, I'm going to paint the wraps on the weapons this colour. I'm not going to do Ink by Darkness. So I'll paint them that colour. Yeah, you probably won't see her in the video. She'll probably be out of shot because she's one of these people who just don't want me on video, which is annoying. But we did some like Dark Vengeance videos ages ago. If you go far enough back on the channel, we did some playing Dark Vengeance. She beat me in a couple of them. And Danny V says good evening there. Hello, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Been a bit of a stuttering stream, I'm afraid, but hopefully it's sorting itself out. Just painting some Shadespire miniatures, as you can see. I'm probably gathered from the title. Okay, so this guy's got a load of these wraps on his legs. Maybe Santa would get Shadespire for me. Maybe he will. If you ask him nicely and be a good boy, I'm sure you'll get it.